Trainers, today we're going to be talking about everyone's favorite Pokemon. No, I'm not talking about Bidoof. I'm talking about Trapinch. That's right, guys. Trapinch, the pre-evolution to Flygon, as everybody's favorite Pokemon. Yeah, that's right. Everybody loves Trapinch. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I actually wanted to talk today about how pissed off everyone is about Trapinch, and I thought I'd go over this Reddit article with you. So this article is called Screw Trapinch. It says, just let me stop hatching this bastard. It's about time they pulled it from 10-kilometer eggs. It's getting really annoying. I have hatched 4 10Ks this week, and they have all been Trapinch. Don't get me wrong, I like Flygon, but it could be a whole lot stronger. Please, Niantic, you have 3 options. You migrate Trapinch from 10-kilometer to any kind of egg. Number 2, you take Trapinch out of eggs altogether and make it spawn more commonly. Or number 3, release it shiny so that Trapinch doesn't feel as boring to hatch anymore. Niantic, if you're reading this, just listen to us that don't want to hatch Trapinch anymore. We've all had enough. So, I actually kind of like Trapinch, you guys, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Trapinch is actually a regional Pokemon. So I see it a lot in the wild here. And I'm into collecting all the regional Pokemon for my area. So what I did was I used the percentage symbol here to mark all of my Pokemon from my area. So as you can see, I have a Trapinch here, or I have a Flygon that's fully powered up. Well, not fully powered up, but almost. So I personally like Flygon. I like having it, even though it's not that powerful in Pokemon Go. I like having it just as a collection item, and I just like having all the Pokemon from my region because in the original games, that's the way they do it. So as you guys can see, I have Marowak, Dodrio, Arcanine, just all Pokemon from desert regions because that's where I live. So I can see why people are getting sick of Trapinch because it is kind of an annoying, useless Pokemon, and you seriously get it like almost every time from 10-kilometer eggs. It is like the Pidgey of 10-kilometer eggs, pretty much. So I can totally see why people are getting irritated by it. But I still think that it should be in 10-kilometer eggs because Flygon is a rare special Pokemon. If you look at its Pokédex entry, it actually says that it's the spirit of the desert, I believe, and something like that. So it's like it's a special Pokemon. It doesn't get as much credit as it deserves, but yeah, I can tell why people are getting sick of it because they have to see it all the time. And this guy said that they should release a shiny version of Trapinch. I think that's true. They should definitely release a shiny version. That would make people more excited to get it because then they have a chance of getting a shiny. But anyways, let's keep reading. The next post says, I saved 9 10-kilometer eggs to walk them all at once a few weeks. Took me 2.5 months somehow. When they finally hatched, 1 Porygon, 1 Snorlax, 1 Dratini, and 6 effing Trapinch. I did the same thing. 7 Trapinch, 1 Mareep, 1 Bagon. I was annoyed, but at least it was on community day with low walk distance. So everybody's getting Trapinch. Next person says, been tracking my 10-kilometer eggs since Riolu was released. I feel your pain. My last 25 eggs have been 18 Trapinch, 4 Mareep, 1 Slackoth, 1 Bagon, and 1 Snorlax. And of these 3, the best IV was 82%. Have 2 currently in incubators that should hatch today. Fingers crossed. So out of 25 eggs, they hatched 18 Trapinch. That is a lot of Trapinch, right? Somebody else says their experience has been around the same ratio, and it's so frustrating. So I think that Niantic is going to hear these complaints, and they're going to be like, wow, people really hate Trapinch. Like here they're saying Niantic has another option. Make Flygon a decent Pokemon. This person says they can't really do that though if they're going off of his stats in the game. He was never really top tier. I guess they could change his move pool a bit. So yeah. A lot of people arguing over whether or not, you know, Flygon is powerful enough, but pretty much the sentiment seems to be that people are sick of seeing Trapinch in the 10K eggs, and they really want something new. Maybe a shiny Trapinch. Maybe we could have a shiny Trapinch added to the egg pool, or maybe they could make Flygon a better Pokemon. But for now, guys, I think we're just going to have to deal with Trapinch in the eggs. And I just want to share that with you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Catch them all, trainers.